Good afternoon. I almost said good morning. Oh dear. We're starting off strong today. I'm actually gonna lower this down, this midgety widget. Not like a lot, but just enough to party. You can still see kind of the best friend shelf. Do I want to move it over a bit more? I might actually want to move it over a bit more. No, this way. There. Kind of. I think that's okay. I don't know. It's fine. I wouldn't worry about it. Um, yeah. Hi. It's Saturday. Welcome. I'm sleepy again, but that doesn't matter because I've got work to do. How is it going today? Kiyoko's here. Hello, ran for an errand and came back. Love it. Yeah, hi. And Nina is here. Hello. Ooh, is that it? That is a new profile picture. That is so cute. I love it. Yay. So what are we working on today? We all know what I'm working on. I'm working on Project Incarnate, book 1. I am now currently on chapter 36, no, 32. 32 out of 36 plus epilogue. It's like 32 out of 36 asterisks. I had intended to get it. Actually, I was hoping I'd be on chapter 33 by the time the stream actually started, but that did not happen. I went for a walk instead, which is super important because we love fresh air in this house. And then I had lunch, and then I just got really tired. I'm like, nope, we're just gonna relax for the last hour. I am two cups of coffee into my life right now. This is actually water that I just used the same cup, so whatever. It's fine. It actually still tastes like coffee. It's fine. Kiyoko's working on fanfic. Woo! And I still hate the gamification. I do not approve of the gamification. I talked about my thoughts of what I thought about the gamification on the Trollmaker stream. I think I agreed with Anna. It was anti-lurker. I do not like putting my subscribers against each other to say who is talking the most. I mean, it doesn't really affect my channel anyway, because 9 times out of 10, there's only 2 or 3 of you at any given stream. So, like, it doesn't work for me, but I just feel like it's gishy. I don't like it. It's ew. It's giving gross. In another stream, I watched the streamer explain it a lot more. Like, when you are a member of the channel, you are automatically the higher ranking in the top fan thing. Yeah, exactly. Who is spamming the chat the most? I have had a headache all day. No, I still do a bit, so probably not writing today. But still wanted to hang out. I appreciate you for still wanting to hang out despite the fact that you feel you are having the headaches. I alert you. You are awesome sauce. Oh, it jumped. Because that's what's gonna happen to a lot of people. Or by giving thanks, then you're higher ranking as well. Which is, yeah, money. Like, I don't, if I were to ever get to the point where I had channel memberships or any monetization of any kind, I would be very insistent. I'm one of those creators, one of those people who you only do it because you can. If you can't, I do not want your fucking money. Ever. End of story. Do not pass go. Do not collect $100. Done. Like, so to gamify it, and then it's just Don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Ew. It is definitely weird. Like for some people, the gamification might be fun, but for others, not so much. Yeah. Also, 100% cute picture. I felt like I needed a change. I mean, that is fair. I was considering things about about my channel and about how I'm getting closer to publishing the book and what that should mean to me and what I should do. And so I'm doing that thing again where I think too much about what my channel should look like. It's fine. I'm at the point to skip a chapter right now because I have so much dialogue, gut-wrenching dialogue, ideas for the Redcliffe quest between Inky and Dorian. Do it. I have been rewatching Modern Family all day. Definitely my comfort show. Hey, I have never watched Modern Family, but I understand the quality of a good comfort show. I hope you are finding your joy. Also, I took myself out yesterday to a shop and left with 28, I don't know what kind of dollar. Okay. At 28 something or others at a dollar store shop for Burn It journals. I think I need more caffeine. What do you guys think? Bullet journal stuff, a bunch of stickers, like a lot. Cost $1 each sheet. Nice. Okay, I didn't want to assume. Okay, so it is euro. I thought that's what it was, but yeah. No, that's awesome. We love bullet journals for other people. Because we all know I can't journal to save my ass. I do that too, Kiko. Cheap but fun bullet journal stuff is just so tempting. I think I'm gonna post a pic of the haul in the crafting stuff section when I'm not coughing all over the place. Yeah. That's a good. I hope you find an end to the cough. So you said you were sick for during the trouble stream, I think. I'm feeling way better, but my nose is so stuffy. I brought some spray just now so I can, and I still get coughing. Yeah, I find coughs take like, sorry, I need a haircut so badly. Coughing is like, it's always, I find coughing takes the longest to heal and it sucks. Yeah. Definitely need to see the haul. Yay. Second day of vacation. No, get better. Get better before your vacation ends. Like, I throw good vibes thee. Teddy is the worst and best. I can't go in without buying stuff. That sounds like me. Anytime I go into a place where yarn exists, send help. That's why I don't go. I don't leave the house anymore. Well, that's not why. I have many reasons as to why I prefer not to leave the house. It's 32 degrees outside. Yeah, hope you feel better. Oh. Yeah, my vacation ends on Monday. So, okay. I hope that you at least have one day because it's only Saturday. So there's 2 days left. There's Sunday and Monday. So hopefully you at least feel better by Monday. If you end up feeling better by Sunday, that's even better. So I just hope you feel better. I don't know where the pitch of my voice is going. I'm going valley and it's scaring me. But at the end of August, beginning of September, I have 2 weeks off. Yes, I love that for you. I'm assuming Teddy is a store for a context, by the way, because we don't have them here. 2 minutes from where I live. It's dangerous. By the way, we're supposed to have another heat wave on the 10th, in some places up to 43 degrees. No, no thank you. I think we're supposed to have another 30-ish day tomorrow, and then it's going to slowly drop down to about 27 for like a week straight. And I know 27 is still really freaking hot, but it's still better than it being 30 freaking degrees. First day of the heat wave, we were already having wildfires in two German states. Oh my god, guys, be safe. Be safe, please. Some areas in the state of emergency, like the heck. 2 minutes away. I have to take a train to get to the next one. Walk past it almost every day. That's hilarious. Well, the next heat wave is supposed to be 9 days. Ew. That's not cool. That's wrong. I hate that for you. I hate that for you so much. Okay, the Thanksgiving turkey. Sorry, I was looking because my Google Docs kind of took a dump and like stopped responding, so I had to make sure that I'm still in the position I was, so I can keep going. I hate the heat. Lucky, it hasn't been that bad in Vienna yet. Yay! Yeah, I'm happy that there's air conditioning in this place. Right, that was now like on kind of semi-permanently, which I have never had. Granted, I've lived in a basement apartment for like 15 years, but I've never had AC. I've always had fans, like my whole life. Well, no, in high school, in my dad's room, there was an air conditioner because he lived in the attic, so we had like one of those window slottable thingies. So anytime I was in there was AC, which meant I was in there a lot because I had a laptop, and so I would take my laptop into my dad's room and we'd hang out. Like, yeah. You live in the mountains or surrounded by it. I have a fan that blasts me with air all night so I can sleep. Fair. Okay, guys, I need to eat because also bought some stuff for the microwave. Okay, we can do that. Let's get started to our first sprint. As we've been doing lately, instead of doing three like the bees, the gaze, and lavender haze, it like progressively gets shorter. I realized that doesn't really work for me lately, especially since I want to get this stuff done so bad. So we are going to be doing 45-minute sprints, and this time the 45-minute sprint is brought to you by, which one did I pick? I was trying to decide between the two. I think they were both made by Laura, but by Laura Nettles. We love her. And we're gonna, it's the iced coffee timer because it is hot and coffee is the best. So we're pulling the iced coffee timer because we need some cool vibes. Some, get your icy drink, chill out, relax, beat the heat, and we are going to I have iced tea too. Get it. But not the cubes because I had to clean the ice cube shaper. No. You should see my little ice cubes. I can't now because they're mostly melted. But the ice cubes that come out of the fridge are like little crescent moons. Like not so like they're not, the crescent is like super small, but they're like potato wedges just of ice. And I think they're super cute. They just come out of the fridge like that. So, yeah. That's the shape of the ice cube that just comes out of the fridge. Yes, potato wedges. I can't stop. Okay, we're gonna sprint. The moon is a potato wedge. I said it. I did, and I'm not taking it back. Don't let the Moonweaver hear that. I mean, I'm sure it's fine. I mean, it could work. I mean, let's be honest. I would also be pissing off the goddess of my own book too if I called, because she's also a moon goddess, and I it's now. Oh no, 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 no! Breathe, breathe, breathe through it. We're gonna sprint now, okay? Okay, especially so Keiko can breathe. We'll be right back after these messages, and when I say messages, I'm talking about ice cubes. Happy sprinting! That was the end of sprint number 1. How did we do? How did it go? I am currently living my best spooky life right now because I am writing. Well, I've got my playlist going, which I've called Realm of the Nightmare God. Because I'm writing his scene. Or it's not really his scene, it's Elizabeth's scene. It is from the main character's point of view, but she's talking to the shadows and they're talking back. By the way, I posted Pick My Burial Journal stuff. I gotta go look at that. Troublemaker Discord if you want to see it. Woo. Kagehime got her because copy as well. Huh? What? Huh? Oh, backhanded compliments. Yay! I took the spray, but oh no, it's just stuffier. I'm so sorry. Good luck. I hate sprays. I have put writing off because my nose is stuffier through the shit. I hate that. I watched Modern Family and took some pain meds, hopefully make my headache better. I hope it gets better. I do. You want to hear the spooky? I'm not going to read all of it because you're gonna read the book. But you want to hear the spooky? Do we want to hear the spooky? I'm going to share the spooky. I want to share the spooky. I'm not done yet. Especially not done yet. Because this whole scene is like, she technically has to like get to the point where she denies this moment. Because reasons. This is like her kind of accepting who she is, but not accepting all the people trying to manipulate her ass. So I've got. I'm not at that moment yet. I'm at the moment where she's listening. Oh goodness gracious! Shoot me. Cold water that kind of tastes like coffee. Do do do. Ba da ba ba da ba 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 ba. Need more water. Do do do. She is listening to the god of nightmares and shadow and blood. She is listening to the thing that is the baddest of all of the news. I think this line, I can't remember what show it is. Oh no, it's from Loki. It's from Loki. Is the man at the time? I was listening to the man at the, or I went to see the man at the end of time, and when he spoke, he made sense, or something like that. That's kind of the moment that I'm trying to create here. Yeah. Well, here. This is how he puts it. I am the one that gave vampires their might, their power. I existed before monsters knew their names. I am the progenitor of blood and shadow. But you can call me. I might change this name because especially since I think I know where I got it from. But you can call me Varric. Still trying to. Ooh. Ooh. It's VE. Right now, it is VERRECK. Yeah, VERRECK. Right? Hold on. Yeah. No, I lied. VEREK. Varric. There we go. But every time I say it, I think of Varric from Dragon Age. I'm like, oh no, I made a mistake. Oh. but he is scary. Um, he is the my big bad, right, is this ancient vampire king guy, right? Varric is the guy that made him who he is. So he's the guy who's been, I mean, guy. He's a personification of shadow, right? Um Ancient vampire king guy. Yes. I was making marketing material since my book cover stuff came out or came in. Um and his like thing is he's an ancient king in a modern world and will do anything to get it to maintain his power. Dot 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 anything. Um Shadow, Shadow Daddy. Shadow Daddy. Yeah, you know what? He would be close to a Darkling if we wanted to go there. He is like, um, this is prequel information technically, so and there's only two of you, so I don't. This is spoilers for the prequel that's coming out in like 10 years. I hope it's not gonna be that long. But the thing that started off vampires, okay, is there was a bunch of like there are a bunch of alchemists, there are a bunch of shadow worshipping zealots that brokered a deal with Varric, with the god of nightmare, shadow, blah 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 blah. And they yeah, this is the vampire origin of my world. And they were offering it to people of power, very Mephisto, I'm aware. But they were offering, it's like, hey, you're a strong individual. You have kingdoms and you have power. How would you like some more? And of course, these priests are insane, right? So everyone's telling them no. Well, Mr. Ancient King guy, right? Christopher is his first name. He was a prince, right, of this big kingdom that was going through some shit. We're talking about plagues, sicknesses, famines, just everything that you could possibly go wrong went wrong. And so he wanted to save his people, and by any means necessary, even though his father was just like, oh, hell no, do not trust these priests. These priests are probably the ones that started it all. It's true. But he says yes. And so these priests, these zealots, they take him down to this island, this font of power, basically Varric's throne, or at least like the gateway to this being, okay? And so Varric steps out of the shadows in his true form. Varric just shows up the way people think he's going to show up, okay? He, like I said, Varric is a personification of shadows, right? So he shows up in his true form. And he says that all Christopher has to do to gain his power gain the power he needs to save his people, right? Dramatic Shadow Daddy then. Yes. A very dramatic Shadow Daddy. So all he has to do is drink Varric's blood. Christopher has to drink Varric's blood. And it ends up doing things. There's a bit of alchemy, there's a bit of black magic happening, and he gets this dark power that makes him immortal, but also, in order to maintain this power, he has to drink blood, and that is the origin of vampires. But Varric, of course, also wants more power. He wants to spread his influence. So Christopher brings his friends, like his mentor, like, because the kingdom is not saved, right? It's not. This is all backstory shit anyway. It's never gonna actually be like, it's gonna be mentioned, but I don't know if I'm doing a Christopher prequel. Um, so he brings his friends, these people that he brings his party and ventures forth, okay? And they are like, sure, we like power. This doesn't seem like it could go horribly wrong. Of course, Christopher's left out everything, right? And he starts taking influence, and he convinces these other people to also drink his blood, and that's how the race of vampires kind of comes up. And there are these other entities, these other beings who were like, oh hell no, we do not like Varric getting all of this power. This is disrupting the balance. We need to do something. So they get involved trying to meter and contain these people who have drank this dark god's blood, giving the people, these other people, their gifts, which, like, different abilities and stuff like that, which creates the vampire clans of my world, right? Because once the party figures out that their boss just screwed them into this life of blood drinking and curse and darkness, right? Sorry. They don't like it. So when they find these other entities, like there is this goddess of the tide, one of the party members says yes to them and takes her power to meter what's in them of this dark god. And then there's a dragon goddess and a wolf goddess and a serpent god. And so they it's this whole big thing, right? And that's how the wolf god can't be included. They are a different thing altogether. They are actually the original owners of this island. So these other vampires go to these gods, go to these other vampires, and that's how the vampire clans are formed. But the ruling power of the vampire nation is still Christopher and his ilk, because and then the prequel with Alex happens, and the gods are like, we're getting our asses kicked, we need more power, and so they put all their power into one woman. Because they basically recreate Christopher, but try to do it in a balanced way. And that's the prequel. And I will go back to Nina's comment. I swear I'm not ignoring it. And then we'll get back. We'll sprint. If he's the god of nightmares, wouldn't it be easier to just get power via people's dreams / nightmares? Yes, but no. Because it's still in the blood. He has influence, which actually comes up in book 1. Once Varric has at least a tendril in, he does get into dreams and does things which I will not get into. So yes, but no. Also, yes, but no. I love the drama. Oh, in a balanced way. Stuff the all power of the universe into one person. Yes. That is so cool. Oh, what did up here. I'm currently working on a secret project. It's secret because not even I know what I'm doing. I love that for you and for us all. I can't wait to see the cover. I got tempted 30 seconds ago when I started talking about this to show it off. You know how hard it is not to show this cover? I can't tell you how hard it is not to show this cover because it's so pretty. I'm very excited. That's so on brand, Nina. It really is. Oh, it really is. Avast, go away. I literally don't care. No, I did not do my cover myself. I hired people. There's a company called Milbart that I heard about a while ago. That I went with, and they did a phenomenal job. Hold on. I'm gonna be a chaos gremlin. Hold on. Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Because I exist in the land of chaos. I was gonna wait for my shit to load. Hold on. All right, not that one, not that one. Multimedia. Do 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 do. Adam da 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 na 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 da na 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 da na 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 da na. Anyway. There. I didn't show the cover, technically. And I don't know. It's fine. I wouldn't worry about it. Should I do it again? Should I do it again? Hold it for a little longer this time. Sorry, I'm in a mood today. I'm in a mood for sass. I just and hit stop. I just repeated it. Hit pause. There you go. It really looks cool. It does. You should see it in the actual cover version. Because that's just like a part of it. Is and there's only two of you, and then we're in and out. Like nobody's gonna actually watch it. It's fine. I might go in after the stream and clip it out. Just go in there and be like, do 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 do. Nobody saw a damn thing. Anywho, I'm excited. I did not think. I mean, I didn't plan on getting a cover made yet. I just sort of did it. And I'm just like, whoa, that is pretty. So, yeah. Oh, it's so good. Anyway, let's do another sprint because we're here to get the work done. At least I am. Cause work, and I missed it and had to go back. That looks really cool. I still once I get through copy edits, then I get to decide when the cover reveal is going to be. Because then I also have to decide when I'm publishing this. I still have no idea. I am lost when it comes, because I'm like, it's going to get published by the end of the year, end of story. Great. Still don't know how I'm publishing it. I should probably figure it out. Anywho, let's sprint. Hey, oh yeah, because we were talking and I never paused the timer. All right. Let's start at the beginning. Alrighty. um, share screen. Do, 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 do. Okay. Put that there. All right. We will be back after the ice cubes. Happy sprinting, my friends. was the end of sprint number 2. How did we do? I just finished chapter 32. I am now on chapter 33. I haven't started. Like, I literally just finished. Yes, and also, as is here, she has gotten up from her nap and would like cuddles. So, I must capitulate cat. Is that the right word? Did I use the right word? I don't know. She is so fluffy and so sheddy right now. Like, you can't see them come on camera, but I have these wisps of cat fluff everywhere. I have tried brushing her 2 days in a row now, thinking that maybe if I brushed her, it would help with the shedding. And she has had 2 hairballs since I brushed her. So I don't actually think it's helping. She's chasing my fang case right now. Hi. Picture. So, well, one is stationary as in standing still. The other is stationary as in office shit. Don't ask me which one it is. Because I don't know. Okay. Kitty! Stationary is the correct one. Yay! You figured it out. Happiness. Have a placeholder chapter. I have placeholder chapter titles for all my secret projects because I want chapter titles, but I am not very good at it. This one is the best one yet. Thievery and scamming people out of money. Interesting. This reminds me, I need to brush my bunnies tomorrow. One of them has a lot of hair and she hates being brushed. But it has to be done. Yeah, Ezzy needs her claws clipped today. I'm going to tell hubby that her claws are getting stuck on the carpet. She's a good girl, huh? Why do you have 2 words for it? Just call it writing utensils. Hey, the English language is a time, okay? Let's just put it that way. The English language is a time. You have bunnies, Nina? Don't you have a cat too? Don't they fight? I feel like bunnies can hold their own. Like, how big I've seen some pretty big bunnies. I had a friend who had a couple of bunnies and a couple of cats, and the bunnies would like bunny kick them. It's always funny. Flemish giants? Ow, my coffee. I mean, it's technically water, but it's coffee water. So you can't have it. Okay? Oh, scroll down. They big. As dogs? Oh, no. Surprisingly, no. I don't let her to them when I'm gone. She stays in the bedroom, living room. Hold on. I gotta hide this cup so she stops fucking with it. And then they have the kitchen. But even when I'm there, they are good. They don't cuddle. They do interact a bit. My cat is more afraid of them than they are of her. That's adorable. Oh, fur butt. I have ghosts. I have hair ghosts. I was going to say something and then I forgot. Oh, goodness gracious, great balls of where's my brain? Oh. I is sorry. I forgot things. Who's that? Oh, wait, you sent me. Holy shit! That is a very big bunny. That is a very big bunny. Holy crap. That is a very big bunny. Holy shit. She sometimes takes the chance when the big bunny house is empty to occupy it. The bunnies do not like that. Holy shit. It is me send you video of the Flemish giants. They're like the Mancoons of no, they are the new Norwegian forest cat of bunnies, or the Irish wolfhound of bunnies. Those are very big, very scary bunnies. I never want to see a bunny like that anywhere near me, ever. That's the big scary. That's a very big bunny. Yeah. I wouldn't be afraid of cuddling them. I mean, to each their own. Sometimes there are like certain animals that I wouldn't mind. You know that TikTok audio? I want to pet the puppy. No. That I do have some creatures where I wouldn't mind doing that. Where I'd be like, you don't scare me. I want to pet the puppy. And usually it's like a fucking dragon. Like, oh, I pet the puppy. No, pet the puppy. I want to pet it. No. I've seen people do that for Asterion clips, where it's like you have like the creator just sitting there at, being like, I want to pet the puppy, and then it'll shift to like a video of Asterion. Mostly it's the one where he's half naked. And then it switches back to the creator. It's like, I want to pet the puppy. And it switches back. It's like, no. I wish I knew how to find the audio. Hold on. Maybe I could. I don't. Asterion is a Persian cat, you know? Yes. I agree. If I had a bunny like that, my cat would never leave the living room. My bunnies are not very big. They look a lot bigger because she has a lot of fluffy hair, and that's enough to make her unsure. If he was an animal, he would be a white Persian cat. Yeah. Yeah, I would see that. I would see that. Not me immediately thinking of oh God, what's his name? His name is Majesty. It is the cat in Baldur's Gate. The one is just like, okay, now you can pet me. That is Asterion. Nina, it does not take much to to push you in a direction. I'm just saying. Oh, I was either thinking of play. I mean, I'm trying not to play an excessive amount of video games lately, because book. But I'm like they did a patch to the Sims base game where you have like glass walls and stuff, and I'm like, the things I can do with the glass walls. Run away! I still only reached the valley / cliffs of the the monastery. Yeah, that I love the monastery. The monastery's fun. But it's too hot to play on my gaming laptop. Yeah, no, that's fair. Oh, God. No, it really doesn't. I am easily persuaded, especially when it comes to Baldur's Gate 3 and The Sims. Hey, I'm easily persuaded when it comes to that, or WoW. So, like, I feel you. The patch broke things again. This is my shocked face. All the patches break things at this point, which I think is really funny because the patch broke things. And according to Little Simsy, the next expansion that they're working on, that fairy one, it doesn't vibe with me. I'm sorry. I want it to, but like, no. Like I like the Fae. Don't get me wrong. I don't feel the vibe of the fairy expansion. But anyway, they went. Little Simsy went through all the patch notes to. It was either the base game patch or the notes for the expansion. I don't remember which. I'm sleepy. And they're like, yeah, they fixed all these things that have been broken for years, and yet they break more things. I just, I played for one day after updating all my mods, and then they dropped patch update for the new gaming pack. That, by the way, it was supposed to be the most expensive pack they have so far. They don't need to keep raising. They don't need to raise the prices of the packs. They're already way too expensive. I'm waiting for business and hobbies to go on sale. I really want it. Oh, by the way, I saw the German simmer who listed down why she's frustrated with EA, and one of the reasons is because EA apparently said that they use a thing sets to they use the sets to finance the game, not the other packs. Like what? It took me a second to read what you were saying, understand what you were saying. Yikes! You rather only use $5 to $8 instead of the 40 ones to finance and fix your game. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. I mean, okay, actually, it kind of makes sense because it's easier, especially like in this economy, it's easier to lose track of the little payments versus the big chunk. Okay? Like you sit there on Steam and be like, "Oh, I'll buy like this set this week and the stuff kit the next week," or like the little things. And all of a sudden you've now spent $100. But paying, $50 for an expansion pack right now in this economy just sounds ridiculous. So logically I'd sit there figure if one person, right, was like, I'm going to buy these 6 stuff packs instead of this one expansion dollar for dollar. Well, you now have 12 people doing that. Well, you've just made, bank. Yeah, but EA is saying that they have new record incoming earnings after they laid off a bunch of people, which is gross. We hate EA in this house. EA is dumb. They should get the karma they deserve, okay? They should get the karma they deserve. Yeah, for an expansion pack is ridiculous. I'm so indifferent about Sims 4 pack issues, bugs, money, etc. at this point. I'm like in my small bubble of there is no war in Sims 4. I mean, yeah, there's no war in Ba Sing Se. Yeah. I understand that. Like, you gotta take your escapism where you can get, right? Yeah, I heard about that. 9,000 people. It's gross. I have no words aside from that's gross. I mean, I am part of the problem and I own it all. And yet to buy the latest 2 kits and the new expansion. I have yet to buy the two latest kits and the expansion. The Sims is such a comfort game. LOL. And I'm kind of excited for the fairies. Hey, if your jam is The Sims, I'm not going to be up here yucking everyone's yum. I like anyone's yum. I like The Sims as well. I will buy the expansions. I will I'll wait for them to be on sale on Steam. So that means I'm going to be so far behind the content that's who cares? It definitely is a comfort game. And I take comfort in it. My comfort game is more of World of Warcraft, which, is the same is a similar problem. Because you can buy mounts, you can buy pets, and you're supporting a company that, sometimes they're great. Other times they're awful. And I'm still giving them a monthly subscription, right? Like, we all have our thing that makes us happy, gives us some sort of relief from the fact that the world is on fire right now, right? And sometimes, like I can only speak for myself, but like there are days where I don't want to write because I just don't have the energy, or like the brain spicies are doing the brain spicy. So I'm gonna go play WoW all day because at least I'll find some joy somewhere, you know? Like some days you just gotta do the do. And whether it's Sims, whether it's WoW, whether it's Stardew Valley, I mean Stardew Valley's fine, it's a one-time purchase. But like, no, if you find comfort in something, I am I'm not going to judge you for it, regardless of my opinions about the company that makes them, because I'd be a fucking hypocrite, you know? There's no Warren Bossing say was my phrase around the start of Dragon Age Belgard. I had to protect my peace of mind from the toxicity. Yeah. And I know with Dragon Age, I've been a little like hard on the game. I have my opinions and my thoughts of it, but I also am kind of enjoying it. And I almost romanced Tosh. I got this close. I did run up the option of you can either have this relationship with them or you will never have a relationship with them, and I decided to not have a relationship with them, and I became sad, but also as he's trying to eat my shirt apparently. So, hey, what are you doing? She's suspended. Okay, so my desk is here, right, which is where her butt is. And then her front is on my chest, so her belly is in the air. There's fairy mod. Unfortunately, with my current PC running, because UI cheats, it's not possible. Probably buy the pack. Gotta catch them all. God, I love collecting things. I'm sorry. It's not my fault you left before the end. I'm kidding. Which is absolutely okay. I'm sorry. Kitties. She knows she's cute. She knows she looks cute. She will do anything for attentions and cuddles and just shedding. You are shedding so much, my child. What I meant by it's absolutely okay, it's just all the bitterness about what's happening behind the scenes. It's not BioWare's fault. Yeah, EA is a dumpster fire. Like, fuck EA. Fuck EA and everything they stand for. Everything they are. May they get the karma they deserve. They do. EA ruins everything. Absolute dumpster fire. Anywho. Well. I'm getting Lend. As he is licking my hand. I have been considering starting Stardew Valley again. And marry Haley this time. I got married to Abigail last time. And quit after the wedding. Marrying her was all I wanted in life. I love that for you. Abigail is like, she is queen. Okay. I think I married Emily once. I did marry Shane, which instantly made me regret my life choice. And I never spoke to him again. Like, he was on my farm, and I'm just like, do. Hey, Azza, we read that comment. Azza, you don't need to bring the comments up again. She just like hit the space bar, so it pulled up comments or something. I don't know what she hit to do that, but she did it. I legit spend all day in the mines finding to find amethysts. I have to finish BG3, finish my Inquisitor run on Dragon Age Veilguard, and taking a plethora of pictures. Yay, and another Skyrim run. I love that. I have to go back to Inquisition. I ended up doing something horrible. I was on TikTok and there was an audio, and I by the time I realized that it was clips from Veilguard, it may have already been too late. But the audio was from, I think it was from Hamilton, because it was this song where it was basically like, I knew you, I stood by you. And it was an Inquisitor, Lavalan saying. I'm like, okay, I recognize the scenes from Dreadwolf, from the Dreadwolf DLC. And I was like, I didn't recognize that scene. Abort mission, abort mission. And I closed it so quickly. But now but now I think we're going to see our Trespasser. Thank you. Are we going to see some Inquisitor soulless moment happening? Do I now know that my heart's going to break? Just, that's all we need to say. Just is that, do I know that my heart is going to break? Oh, Shane, I would also not speak to him every day. I mean, I am I can fix him, girly. Like, look who my type is. Okay? Spike from Buffy. Astarion from Baldur's Gate 3. Loki from the MCU. Solus from Dragon Age. Okay? Okay. I think that's all I need to say. I want to do another Enderhall Forgotten Stories run because my mind and Psyche wants to torture it again. All the Kyoko. Oh no. Well, I was bawling since a certain thing, major twist for Act 3 and onward till the ending. Yeah, I have a feeling that I'm going to enjoy Monday. I'm going to enjoy Monday and also hate Monday. Okay. We have a type. I will take no complaints at this time. Like, I like, I don't even know. Like, I don't even know. Part of me, I'm like, I don't want to play Inquisition, even though, like, I'm doing a soul love. I can say the name half the time. But also I want to see my boy again. I hope so much that I can watch you play the finale and not have a late shift. I have a late shift next week. How much, like, there's 11 chapters in the game, right? I think I'm on chapter 7 or 9. So, also, since you romance Tosh now, I can spoil something. No. I said no to romancing Tosh. I'm still going for Lukey. Even though listening to Lukey, listening to Lucanus and Tosh talk is like my absolute happiness. You can spoil all the Emmerich you want. I ain't interested in the Necromancer. I will not look it up. That's okay. Yeah, no. I did their quest where they were talking about their identity and whether or not trying to figure out who they were, and the options were like, I'm here with you, and it's like complete the romance exclusively with Tosh. And then it was like, be who you are, forget your mom. or join the Kyun. And I picked Be Who You Are. Because that's what we do in this house, okay? Emmerich is every so sophisticated gentleman. And Wild Card Rook? I mean, that sounds like a lot of fun. That sounds like it could be a fun romance. I don't... Part of me is like, wait, why am I picking Lucanus? Because, like, Tosh seemed to... As I was saying, part of me doesn't really understand why, aside from, Lucanus being possessed by a demon is kind of hot. Like, Tosh seemed to hit me really hard. It's like, I regretted not saying yes. Your reaction is gold. I don't even have words for this, man. Part of me wants to see it, but I have yet to really interact with Emberch at all, so I don't think I'm going to get there. I'm going to have to Google it. Because now I'm curious. Got me good. Got me good. Oh. Do we do another sprint? I don't know if we do another sprint. Like, I was like, I just finished a chapter. The next chapter's long, so I don't see myself wanting to do any more writing today. There's videos on YouTube, but I think they'll be majorly spoilery. Yeah, I don't think, like, I want to look and I want to see it, but I think I'll wait till I'm done my first run, and then I'll start looking up the other romances, because I don't necessarily think I'm going to replay it. Please don't, no. Don't. Like, I'm crying, laughter, and coughing. Don't die, okay? I will be sad. Who else will come and watch me play Dragon Age? But yeah, no, I think I'll watch the other romances and, like, other people's playthroughs and stuff, because I don't think I'll play it again. It's not so, like, there are moments where I'm like, this is a Dragon Age game and I'm enjoying myself. But then there are moments in the game that's happened quite frequently where I'm just like, why is this happening? Why? I don't wanna. By the way, I watched one that I had missed, Stream 5, and I'm mad. Why are you mad? Oh, there is one pit right in which you slide down, and I just smashed my finger on my freaking weight. I've been playing with this just out of frame, and I smushed my finger. It is 5 pounds of wrapped concrete. Owie. Fought the big guy and almost ended you. Oh no. I'm gonna have to look to see what Stream 5 was. I never found the door at the back with the elevator and always teleported up because I couldn't get out there. Whoops. Meanwhile, I'm just like, do. Whoopsie pupsie. That's funny. That's funny right there. That makes a girl giggle. Literally. There's a couple of moments where I'm just like, yeah, I found this thing. And you weren't even actively walking toward the door. The dark spot came out of it. Oh, that's funny. And I happened to see it during the fight. See, sometimes it pays off to, like, not really paying attention to shit. because, you know, I got nothing. Besides the fact that I am now amused. Oh boy. So I feel like tomorrow, I mean, I'm not streaming, obviously, because tomorrow is Sunday. But I feel like tomorrow I need to get like 2 chapters done because I want to get, you know, I'm looking at my calendar, and I'm supposed to do some beta reading, and I'm seeing when the deadline is. Even though the deadline is more of a guideline than an actual rule, but I'll probably be finished edits by the 12th. Maybe at this pace. So if I do 1 tomorrow, and then I have 34, 35, 36 epilogue, I'll be done on the 17th, unless I do like multiple chapters in one day. Fuck. That makes me upset. Sorry, I'm looking at the time going, well, I'm not gonna not gonna do a sprint because we're getting like it's almost 3:00 and I'm not gonna go over 3:00. So now I'm just kind of like chatting and like thinking about what I'm gonna do, how my wrap up's gonna go. Wait, what's going on? Happened to the fight. There's a total of 14 main quests. Okay, hold on, let me look. It won't take Steam super long to load. I'm also like doing the campaign, like all the companion stuff right now. I want the Lucanus romance hasn't happened yet, and I'm kind of upset because it feels like things are ramping up, and it feels like it should have happened by now. And all I've seen is the Tosh romance, and I'm romancing everyone. Yes, all the companion stuff. Romance takes a while. Tosh was like, okay, let's go. Sad panda. Where is DVA? Or DAV? There it is. Achievements. Part 7. Okay, so I'm part 7. I'm on part 7 out of 14. So we're half. It doesn't feel like we're on the halfway point. That's impressive. I was still listening, but I got sucked into a cute dog videos on TikTok. I get stuck there all the time, except for its cats. The companion stuff is important. Oh, hell yeah. I will always do the companion quests. I need to look up which quest you are, because there's a quest I absolutely need to warn you about. Okay, hold on. Oh, look. Pull it up. I don't know what I just did, but I did something. So Fire, Feather, and Fade? I think so? I think it's Fire, Feather, and Fade. That sounds familiar. Hold on. I just completed Fire, Feather, Fade. I'm not. I'm just I was just gonna pull up the stream. I was just gonna pull up my own content to see what main quest I'm actually on right now. Because I look at my journal a lot, which is great. Okay, mute my stream. Items. Okay, I will tell you when the quest arrives and when the moment comes, because everyone in the Discord was so disturbed. Well, that's disconcerting. There's Tasha's romance. The thing Rook witnesses while they're on the main quest. Oh no. Concerning um give me context as if I were to read it as a book. Like trigger warnings. That's the word I wanted. So the main quests I'm on are After the Storm and the Cobbled Swan Case. Really? Okay. Full disclosure. I have a character in my book. So part of me is a hypocrite. And it gets hurt. I'm not super clear about it. I based there's like a single line that this dog, Hank, the goodest boy who's ever good, his leg is sticking out at an ugly angle. Right? That is as far as I go. You don't see it actually happen. It's just a line as and then he took a bite out of a vampire, so his teeth or his muzzle's all, he got his in the end. But like it's one single line. So in the book, an animal is harmed. Okay. The dog is then taken away to get fixed up and to be looked after and to have the best home away from the plot. Because I do not like the idea of going further than one line saying something happened. Okay. This one right here is one of my big no-nos, one of my big discomforts. As well as non-consensual conduct. I'm being a little nice for the sake of YouTube, trying to avoid the words. Those are my big two. I will stop reading. Okay. The audiobook, The Sandman. They had the non-consensual conduct in one of the chapters. And I was disgusted enough that I stopped. Because it was right after that they introduced a cat as a main character. And I refused to know what the author was willing to do to this cat if what they were willing to do in the previous chapter to a person. So I appreciate your warning. I would not have wanted that to be sprung up on me. The good thing is that you can run past it, but you might still hear it. Okay. Yeah, if you're not, how do I want to approach this? Where the companion might warn you, but the exact same moment it starts happening. You hear it and it's loud. Okay. So I would like to know the name of that quest specifically. If it is a main story quest, that obviously I'll have to get through it. But if I can know the quest and like the zone or region. I mean, I know I'll know the zone or region in the quest. Like if you're not there on stream that day, so that way I have the best chance to avoid it if it comes up. Because I don't particularly like the fact that I'm gonna be witnessing this. The blood of okay. Thank you, Kyoko. Sorry, I know this got like really serious really quickly, but animal cruelty is not content I enjoy. And I get, like, I'm not usually one to shy away from the things, Like content is content. Certain stories need to be told. There's things but things need to happen for a reason, and there are some things that make me uncomfortable. Ha. Which exact moment I need to rewatch and tell you in. Okay, that's fine. Even knowing the quest, so I know to kind of broach the moment. That brace for impact, in other words. With some environmental hits. Okay. I mean, it absolutely fits with the environment. Rook is right in that moment, but still. Yeah. I have cat. You can't see her now, but she's like right here, loafed. And she's got the biggest haunches that like she looks like a turkey. She has a turkey's butt. I'll take a picture. I'm trying to like bring this back from Seriousville. I'm just do one of these. This cat is a turkey. You can kind of see her in the reflection. That's not great. But like her butt looks like a turkey. Like she's got turkey butt. Oh. What is this? I got an email. I swear, I left someone's Patreon and I used to support them. And then I learned that they used AI and I disagreed with that concept. So I stopped giving them my money. I still get emails from their Patreon. Kind of is pissing me off. A little bit. Turkey kitty. Turkey kitty. Oh, turkey kitty. Dun, 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 dun. I had some turkey once. It didn't taste good. That sucks. Because turkey done right is heaven. I mean, it also might have something to do with mashed potatoes, the gravy. Uh-oh. Did I hear? What did I hear? I hear a lot of things. I'm terrified. Especially since I was talking about AI. Please don't tell me that there are more people that I like that are using AI for things. An author plagiarized fanfics from AO3 and published them as books. Doesn't that happen a fair amount? I think I've heard of what you're talking about. But I also think I've heard about it in two separate occasions. Coley Does Things made a video about it and all the fandoms that are targeted by it. Yeah, I watched someone on Azza, I was reading that. I watched someone on YouTube and they made a short about how great AI is to make art. Yeah, they used it to make a book trailer. Like a full-blown if this book was a movie sort of trailer. And I think they used Midjourney or something. I don't know. And it's like the worst part, there have been so many AI dramas in the book world recently. Yeah. The worst part of this is this creator, their entire community is other creators. Like they have artist friends. They have a well of untapped non-AI potential. Like their covers were done by a real artist, right? Which, great. Do that. But like their videos are monetized. And so their book trailer was monetized. So they used like my stance on AI is I use ChatGPT if my brain is stuck and then I rewrite it my way. I use it as a focus. I used it once to make up my own cover. And then I decided that I took the description that I gave the robot and I gave it to Milbart. Okay? Because artists need to be paid for their work. Full fucking stop. I think I've been pretty clear on my stance on AI. I was gonna say their book is on my shelf, but that doesn't. But you can't really see it. But using it, if it makes you money in any way, if AI makes you money in any way, you're wrong. Full stop. I will not accept. I will not take comments, criticisms, or concern at this time. If you use AI and you monetize it, you are wrong. I understand why you don't say who it is, but I am curious. I mean, part of me doesn't want to. Part of me wants to just to back up, because like I do have friends that are still in that community. Another part of me wants to say it because it's gross. And like they've had people comment the same thing I'm saying, like you have a untapped well of power here. And the stance of the community is like, if you don't have anything bad to say, then if you don't have anything nice to say, then shut the fuck up. And I'm like, yeah, and keep negativity out of your space. But lately what I've been seeing feels like just blow smoke up their ass, and because they're doing nothing wrong. And they are great, so therefore they don't deserve any harsh criticism. And I stopped really engaging with that community at that point. Anyway, we had a guy do it, and I will message you, Nina. I will message you. We had a guy do a presentation the last day of school about AI, and he was like, I wrote books all alone, but now I probably won't do it anymore, and I would use AI. Never heard of him before. I don't want to hear anymore. He wrote nonfiction. Ew. We had someone who used ChatGPT to write their university science fic paper. Needless to say, the uni had a full-blown investigation on the guy got expelled. Good. Right here. Yeah. Oh, and I clicked on that, didn't read out loud. That was not English grammar. Man. Yeah, no. I wrote, I feel like whenever someone brings up AI, I get really bitchy. Because, well, like right now I've been looking for data entry jobs just to kind of, do something part-time while I write the books. And there are so many jobs for, AI trainers in this town. And I was having a conversation where I'm like, I will not work for a company where I do not even support the thing that's the thing that they're making. Like, it's a hard line for me. I was watching this creator. I don't remember who they were. But they had a very large stance of, if you want to be a writer, if you claim to be a writer, and you use AI to skip any part of the process, you have no right to call yourself a creative. Full stop. I agree. I mean, sure, I just said I use it to find myself unstuck, but that's not skipping any part of the process. At least I don't think so. My nose is less stuffy, but still not having the effect I would like. I'm sorry. That sucks. Oh, I feel like we got heavy toward the end today. Oh boy. Do. Just because I just don't want to forget. How do I search? Nina. Wait, where'd you go? Get back here. Okay. That's it. Did I spell it right? Oh, okay. Done. Okay, hold on. I know it's like, if anyone watches in the replay, they're going to be like, wait, why don't we get to know? It's like, because I'm a coward. That's why. Because I'm a fucking coward. Yeah, using it to help to maybe sort things out or ideas. That needless to say, you have. Yeah. Because like I need a character, like, would it be feasible if I had this character do X, Y, B to get to here? Or I'm having a rough time making this scene land. Is this sentence that I have hitting in such a way where this is my result? And I've had it go be like, well, maybe if you word it this way, it might be better. Right? Like, I'm working out logic puzzles. Yeah, exactly. Logical questions. I mean, while I was fucking around with Mortal Masquerade, I'm like, all right, so here are these two characters. These are who they are as people. What would they do in this situation? Okay, what would happen next? And then it'd be like, it would throw me out random shit. And I'm just kind of like, this is actually really good, but this part sucks. So I'm taking this sentence out. I'm taking this whole scene out and I'm going to rewrite it here my way. Thank you. Goodbye. Like, I was asking what different consequences would be for this one curse, or sorry, I just read your message, Nina. Oh, I don't want to start shit. Just spoil something in Project Dying Gods. I have a character who time travels. What would be the consequences there concerning their relationship with the protagonist? See, logic puzzle questions. Hello, Furbutt. I have a cat again. She is like, human, you need to cuddle me more and talk so much less because I am the cat and I say so. Scritty. There we go. Yep, the kitty has returned. Anywho, it is now 3:00. I'm getting the munchies. No, I'm kidding. I'm getting the munchies. So I think we're going to wrap this up for today. I will be back on the 12th, same bat time, same bat channel, 12 p.m. EDT. If it's not productivity you're looking for and you're looking for something a little bit low key or high key, really depends on the quest we're on, apparently. I'll be back on Monday at 12 p.m. EDT for some Dragon Age Veilguard, play some games. Once Dragon Age Veilguard is done, I will be changing Monday sprints to productivity sprints. So we'll be doing 2 productivity sprints a week. So I don't know when I'm going to be doing the Quantum Break series that I was going to do, because I have books to write and I need to work on my priorities. So you get munchies, I get bensies. Thank you for the sprints. And by the way, I got 495 words, woo, in one sprint. I totally forgot. I'll look up the scene that is happening and tell you then. Awesome sauce. Thank you. Hope you guys have a lovely rest of your weekend and the week if I don't see you on Monday. Until next time, I love and appreciate every single one of you, and we will see you guys in the next video, stream, reel, wherever the hell it is you find me next. Bye, guys.